Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here, and happy Easter. We are going to be hopping on into a video, and I was like, what kind of Easter videos are there that people like to talk about, people like to view? And I'm like, you know what? Every year, I feel like I see a new creepy Easter bunny picture. Fun fact about me is that I actually was the Easter bunny at one point in my life. I worked at a mall, and me and one of my friends, we worked at a mall, and I was the Easter bunny. It was a good springtime job, and you know what? I'm very happy I did it. It was the costume was big. The costume was a lot. I mean, when it got hot outside, it got hot in that costume. It was like one of those outdoor malls to where there's just a bunch of stores in different places, and people just had an opportunity to walk on the sidewalks and everything and go around and do their shopping. And I walked out on the sidewalk, and there was a guy who came up and chest bumped me, and I seen him running up to me, so I knew he was going to do it, and I chest bumped him back, and I almost ate shit. I almost flew backwards and busted my ass. Thankfully, though, I caught myself. But that was probably one of the more memorable moments. Then I remember when it was pet day and someone brought a dog in, and then the dog actually bit the glove I was wearing. Like someone, like right in, like really close to my hand, almost to my webbing, my hand. Yeah, almost got me. I was so mad. I'm like, damn, that dog was like, it did not like rabbits. And then the owner was like insisting that she had to have these photos, even though when the dog was obviously aggressive towards me, she had to have these photos and was like, no, 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 hold the dog and everything. We have to do this. And I'm like, what about my safety? What about my hand? But I guess it was because I was dressed like a rabbit. Maybe that's why it just didn't trust me. It's not the dog's fault. It's not really the dog's fault. I guess I was just maybe being sour because it almost bit my hand. But I don't like getting bit. It's not fun. Nah, I take that back. Sometimes I do. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and dive into creepy Easter bunny pictures. What were the parents thinking? This is just like a photo montage, I'm assuming. Here we go, guys, with creepy bunny pictures. And I'll pause when I'm wanting to talk about each one of them. Creepy Easter bunnies. Yeah, I seen this one. The costumes back then, surprisingly, they actually looked like real rabbits. Like, they don't look like, the funny, cartoonish kind of Easter bunnies we get today. They actually looked like real rabbits. Like, they actually found some sort of giant bunny, probably the real Easter bunny, and they just shot him and skinned him and used those skins as the costumes. Nope, have not seen this one. That one's not that bad. I think the one weird part about it is the eyes. The eyes are like out of shape. They're not the same size. Like the one on the left side of him looks a lot smaller than the right side and looks more distinguished. Effects on the one eye more than the other eye. It looks weird. And he's riding a horse. Why is the Easter bunny riding a horse? That is like pure freaking anime, like evil anime character eyes right there. Like, oh, he's about to fucking he's about to kill somebody. At least the kid, though, looks happy. The kid's not really freaked out too much, but dude, his ears are bent like horns, like a demon's horns. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Ew, that one just looks like a hairless rabbit. Like the hair is all gone on the rest of the body, but the face and the hands. Like it has a white face, white hands, and the rest of it's pink, like he got shaved. So weird. What made them think that was a good idea? And the mask is just, it looks too much like a real animal. It's not animated enough to where it looks like an actual cartoon character that would be friendly to kids. No, it looks like a freaking tortured rabbit. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. This one is definitely photoshopped. Easily photoshopped. It's real. I don't know how they got so much detail in the mouth and everything with the mask, especially for the time period. I mean, it doesn't look like it's real at all. It looks legitimately like it's photoshopped. Like someone took a picture of a cat's face and like put it over Santa Claus and then gave it Easter bunny ears. But still creepy, still cool. And the kid's face just says it. It looks like a little version of Isaac from Children of the Corn. Oh my god, that is just hideous. It doesn't even look like a rabbit. It looks like, I don't even know what the frig that looks like. A pedophile ghost. That's just weird, man. Even though whiskers are like so limited, it looks like a mustache more than it does whiskers. That is so weird. The kid, yeah, confused. Doesn't even, and the mask didn't even match the outfit white. Like the white on the outfit was a lot brighter than the mask. Wow. That mascot looks like it's about to like devour that child. That's traumatizing. Like when is enough for parents to like realize that their kid is not comfortable and actually terrified of this thing? I know sometimes you have to put your kid in positions where they have to try to conquer their fears. I mean, it benefits them at the same time because they'll grow up later and realize that it's not as scary as they thought as a kid. But in situations like this where the rabbit is literally trying to bring her back over for the picture, I mean, at that point I'd be like, okay, I think that's enough. Like she's obviously terrified. She's trying to get away from you, and you're literally grabbing her and bringing her back over. That is like, that kid's traumatized. Yeah, what made someone think that was adorable? I'm sorry, that's not adorable. I don't care what anybody says. That is just weird. Weird, weird, weird. I don't even think it's two rabbits. I think that one's photoshopped. Because if you look at the arms don't even line up. Like, it's one person. It does look like the same exact person. Like, every detail is like, it's definitely photoshopped. Yeah, it's edited. Weird, though. Weird. It's still creepy. It's still creepy. You know what that reminds me of? You remember that one meme that was going around for a long time of that very uncomfortable video with that guy who's like laying on the ground and his ass is facing the camera and he would turn, he's like made of claymation or something. Like, that's okay, you can look at my butt. That's what he looks like, just with Easter Bunny features on him. Yeah. Someone from back in the day thought this was a good Easter Bunny design. Look at that thing. Look how big, like, this, the lip under his mouth is, like under his nose is. Look how big that is. Look how far down it goes. That's just weird looking. That doesn't even look like the Easter Bunny. It just looks like a fucked up accident. That looks like something straight out of American Horror Story. There we go. That looks like Chuck E. Cheese. Straight up Chuck E. Cheese right there. Okay, that's definitely photoshopped. They look like a couple. They're acting like a couple right now. Look at that. That's fucking terrifying. That is like a Batman villain right there. The only thing wrong with this one is that the eyes aren't aligned. The eyes need to be replaced. Like, replaced entirely. Once the eyes are gone, that's not a horrible costume. It's actually fine. It looks more like an abominable snowman than an Easter Bunny, though. That's so freaking fake, it's not even funny. Ew. Ew, the one baby is, like, confused. The other one is actually like, how could you do this to us? That is a creepy Easter Bunny. Yeah, that's it. His eyes look so much more real than the rest of that costume. That's probably why it's so unsettling. And the smile. The smile is so ominous. That is so shit. Oh my god. Why does the mouth... Why... Is that lipstick or... What is that? Just paint around the lips? Okay, that one's not horrible. That one's not that bad. It's not. It's fine. It's a fine costume. It's a fine Easter Bunny. It's... If anything, his eyes are, like, completely blackened, so that might unsettle people. And it's the first one, I think, with his ears, like, pointing straight up instead of flopping over. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is just... What the hell were they thinking? Those look like a bunch of homeless people just throwing whatever they can at a trash together and doing photo shoots on, like, the side of a building. Like, that is exactly what it feels like to me. Why does Santa have a giant unibrow going across? It doesn't even look like a real one. It almost kind of looks like it's marker drawn on there. The beard on Santa is just disgusting. It's yellow as hell. And the Easter Bunny literally looks like a bunch of, like... Looks like a bunch of, like, insulation just, like, taped to himself and cut out to look like an Easter Bunny. They didn't even try on the mouth or anything. And then why is there a clown there? It has nothing to do with any holiday. It's just a random clown. None of them look happy at all. I don't even know what he's holding. It looks like he's holding, like, some sort of box to, like, ramen or something. I don't even know. That's just horrible. That looks disgusting. I kind of like that mask. And again, that one just looks filthy. Like, that costume has been sitting under somebody's bed or in, like, their garage for, like, years, and they didn't even bother washing it. There's the same rabbit. Looks like the same costume. Oh, yeah. I saw this one. I saw that one. Look at that, dude. And, you know, it wouldn't be as creepy. It kind of looks like they painted his face, obviously, but they also painted his mouth. And I don't know why they decided to add a couple of teeth on the bottom. That shouldn't be there. Like, you should just get rid of the two bottom teeth and just have a smile with the two teeth, and that would have been better looking, at least. But this looks just weird. It just looks bizarre. And even if they did that, it would still look bizarre. And his smile is just unsettling, too. It's just weird. That is like an anime Easter Bunny. Oh my god. Did someone ever like just sit there and think that maybe we're making the eyes a bit too big? He looks like Pennywise when his eyes go separated. Yeah, this takes place in Derry, Maine. Okay, that's some sort of rabbit statue and a baby sitting on it. Superman, or some dude just trying to be Superman, but looks nothing like Superman, like an old man trying to dress like Superman. Hey, I guess he doesn't look that old, but he just looks weird as Superman. And then we got an Easter Bunny who looks like Bugs Bunny. That costume is shit. That looks like the Strangers guy. The guy from the Strangers, just with a giant pair of styrofoam teeth. The baby's face. That one's not bad. It's not bad. It's just the nose needs to be pink a little bit more. It's like completely white. So they didn't even bother painting the nose. And then it looks like a rabbit that's like in attack mode. Like he looks pissed. Like that's the face he would make before he bites you in the finger. Okay, so there wasn't like a crazy amount of ones that creeped me out. I would say the ones that really creeped me out were the scrawny guys. The scrawny guys, the cutout face where they do the makeup and stuff. And then a couple of really stupid looking ears, and their smiles are just too much. Like they're trying too hard to smile and look happy, but it comes off as creepy. Those are the ones that I think creep me out the most out of all of them. Not even the mascot costumes creep me out as much as those ones. Doesn't even feel like a rabbit. It just feels like a guy dressing up like a rabbit and trying to and smiling with your kids. It just feels creepier than the actual common mascot Easter Bunny costumes that we normally see. My Easter Bunny costume to me was actually the ideal Easter Bunny costume. It was not nearly as creepy as those ones were. I just don't think I understand where some people's mindsets go. Like, if we open up a business, we do like a photo shoot for the kids and whatnot. Let's get an Easter Bunny costume together. And they find and do the creepiest looking things. Do they ever not like sit there and question, this is a good idea, the kids will love that? Do they ever not sit there and think that, or are they just so on a budget that they just have no other choice? But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. Which one creeped you out the most? Leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Do take care.